So Bad Boys for Life is, there's no part that Bad Boys for Life could be the highest grossing in the franchise at the end of its run. It did have a massive second weekend as well. It passed 100 million for its first weekend worldwide. Now it's at 250 million worldwide. So if we compare it to the Bad Boys 2, for example, Bad Boys 2, unadjusted for inflation, that's the whole key here, is ahead. It is gonna beat Bad Boys 2, and it's gonna be internationally as well and domestically. Okay, and of course it's gonna beat the first Bad Boys as well, which is is that I don't think that's the first one. But in Bad versus 2, it's but the problem is 2 came out 17 years ago. 2 came out 17 years ago. Obviously, it is pretty hard to compare a movie to a movie that came out such a long time ago. Okay, you know, and we have the first one. I think this is the first one. The Bad Boys ended up with $65 million. First in the franchise, and it has already passed the first movie. But now let's get to the Justice for Inflation and we'll see if the third movie, how good is the third movie doing. So Bad Boys is gonna pass the first one. The first one is at 146 domestically, which is the domestic box office for this one is 120 million. So it is gonna pass the first movie, but it is behind the second movie. So Bad Boys 2 is go at this weekend at this time grossed $143 million. It has to pass the and eventually pass 209 million domestically. I don't think Bad Boys will pass 200 million domestically. I think that is a very, very, very far-fetched gross. I know next week there's like no movies coming out, but excuse me, but there's no movies coming out next week, you know. But the week after there's the Birds of Prey movie, and then there's like four movies coming out the week after. Okay, Bad Boys for Life is gonna top the box office for another week probably. It will probably end up nearing 150 million by the end of the next week, and it'll probably pass 150 million on the same week that Birds of Prey comes out on Valentine's Day. It'll probably pass 160 million, and probably end up at the end of its box office around $170 million domestically. And of course, it'll probably gross 150 million internationally, whereas continue going like this, so it'll gross 320 million worldwide. And the adjusted gross for Bad Boys 2 is 420 million, so it's not adjusted for inflation. It won't pass Bad Boys 2, but unadjusted, there's no the actual grosses. Yes, Bad Boys for Life because of the inflated ticket sales of modern day. Bad Boys for Life will pass the first two movies at the box office. It actually already passed the first movie worldwide. Now it's about to pass the second one, which it could probably do within the next week. So that's basically it. So Bad Boys for Life has been doing extraordinarily well at the box office. So I want to make a scope of the box office of Bad Boys. And this movie is the first major box office success of 2019, which, not 2019, 2020, which is pretty sad, I don't know, but January is the dumping ground for movies. There could be many more successful movies that come in later this year, but we gotta see what will happen later on. Goodbye.